eternal life, I'm like, I'm going to live forever. Simple and plain. But then when you read Jesus said, eternal life is knowing the Father and knowing Him, well, I had to put a little comma on there. So it's kind of fascinating. So, John, we're going to the prequel. Verse 1. We're just going to see how far we get. Because this is why he started talking about eternal life. And I got amplified, so you'll have to pause and stop and try to catch up with me.
Okay, where are you?
1 John 5, verse 1.
Oh, okay, good. I don't have to turn any place.
Yep. Everyone who believes with a deep abiding trust in the fact that Jesus is the Christ, the Messiah, the Anointed One, is born of God, that is reborn from above, spiritually transformed, renewed, set apart for His purpose. And everyone who loves the Father also loves the children born of Him. Amplified had a lot in there, but I think it's important. He says, everyone who believes, you have that. And then it says, what does believe mean? Believe means with a deep, abiding trust in the fact that Jesus is the Christ, the Messiah, the Anointed One. How do you know if you have a deep belief?
Normally you've been through some bad time and you took it to God and God helped you through it and you realize, all right.
Good.
On the other hand, you could have a very bad time like you're saying and you feel left alone, but you realize your faith hasn't changed.
That's good.
So if you deeply believe something, do you own it? Or is it a definition you learned in school? I like to say, when I was doing youth ministry, I like to tell the kids, we had the church kids that have been in Sunday school from the time they barely could walk till they were in high school there. So they could spit the answer out that I wanted, but they had no clue what it meant. They didn't know what it represented. They didn't know what it meant to them. They didn't know what it meant for that question. So it would be, if you don't deeply own the answer, it's very easy for you to go to the next answer, isn't it? You can be deceived. You can be coerced. You can be, well, obviously, and then how does Satan work? Does it really mean that? And if you don't have a deep understanding of whatever